So Calgary MLA Tanya Furr is apologizing after using profanity while returning angry calls from constituents. So according to CTV News, Tanya was leaving a voicemail, forgot to hang up when she said this.
All right, go to this next mother.
Hello, my name is Doug Furby.
Hard to hear, but she did use a profanity in there. So the next caller that she appeared to be referencing was Calgary writer Doug Furby. So Furby was sent a copy of the recording by the constituent who received the voicemail. He says that after speaking with Furr and receiving an apology from her, he does forgive her. So we were thinking, like, what would you have done if you were the constituent who received this call?
Ooh. Oh, well, no, what are you guys doing? This is an easy one. What are we doing about? I would have called Tanya back and I say, you know what? I'm gonna save you some embarrassment and let you know what happened. You thought you hung up, but you didn't, and I overheard something that could get you in a lot of hot water. So I'm gonna do you a favor. And I'm not telling you this to scold you, I'm just telling you, be very mindful when you're at work about the things that you say, because there's always somebody recording and listening. So I'm gonna delete this, but I just want you to go forward and don't have those conversations. Wait till you're in the car, wait till you get home, but just be mindful. But I would never pass it on to the journalist, because that is just adding fuel to the fire. Yeah. No good is gonna come to Tanya by passing that on to the reporter.
Would you try to leverage it to maybe get out of some parking tickets? Or...
That sounds like blackmail is what you're asking me.
Leverage.
Leverage, okay.
Just do a solid.
I do wonder, because she was talking about a constituent who happened to be a reporter.
Yeah.
There are interesting lines there. I don't know if you all know, but Alberta's in it right now. They're just coming off the tail end of a massive teacher strike there. It has paralyzed the entire province. There's a lot of heat right now between politicians and constituents. It's a hot mess out there. Mm-hmm. So everyone is very heightened, and none of us, at least not me, we're not our best. No. When things are that heightened. And apparently this constituent who had called and then mistakenly got the message was calling to complain, to say, I'm not happy about our Premier Danielle Smith using the notwithstanding clause to force teachers to go back to work, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a very heated issue. Mm-hmm. So this politician, not to give her any excuses, because you shouldn't be talking about that about people that you represent.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's a journalist or not. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But I can understand that everyone is really hot under the collar there right now. So for that, I would do the exact same thing. It smells a little dirty Santa to say, I'm going to take this. And you know what? There's a name for people like that, tattletale.
Mm-hmm. But do you support the journalist then? Because he released the audio once he got sent it. Well, do you support that?
Yeah.
I think,
listen, as a journalist, because that's a story, and I'm gonna tell that story, and if someone passed it on to me, and this is not a family member, this is work, you have to tell that story. As a journalist, I have to tell.
I don't know, for me, I would not. I mean, even as a journalist, I'm trying to think, is that, he released it on his Substack, he didn't put it out on, in a newspaper, so, and then, I think has taken it down since she apologized.
Yes.
To me, I don't know, there's just something about, for me personally, I wouldn't do that. I might take, this actually kind of happened to me, not exactly, but I feel like this has happened to other people. No.
Okay.
Someone sent me a text that was about me, not meant for me. So they were sort of not complaining, but they were saying, it wasn't terrible, but they were saying some things that definitely they didn't mean for me to see. Yeah. And so it was an interesting moment where I was like,
what do you do?
What do you do? So I just sort of reached back out and was like, I don't think this was meant for me. And that person then profusely apologized. Now, I could have taken that information. I haven't told a single soul about that, except for my partner who was there at the time. Okay. Because I don't want to sully that person's reputation. I know that
you're
they
a good person.
I just don't think that's
serious.
It's a good idea. Blasting it on social media is a really, kind of joke. Karma's a thing. Whether you manifest it or not.
I'm just gonna get that in there, you little minx.